It's Tuesday. That is the falsest happy I've done in a long time. Hang on. That's better.
Back to normal. How we doing?
Goody.
Yeah, he's slowly going completely and totally stir crazy, but just slowly.
It's only taken you 86 days.
Not that you're counting, eh?
No, well, to be fair, I did check yesterday out of curiosity, and it was 85 days, so I assume today is 86 days.
I'm not jealous of all your lockdown. So.
Oh, it's barely a lockdown anymore.
Is it?
Yeah, all the non-essential shops are
Legally.
open, and people are...
legally, it's a lockdown. Everybody is just going, sod it. Who needs to social distance? They're having raves in Manchester. I mean, what the heck?
I mean, it's basically the lockdown is as far as you're not allowed other people in your house unless they're part of your support bubble. And the support bubble is you're allowed to have one other person into your house, but it can only be them, no one else from any other family, and only they can go to yours and no one else. But they have to live alone, and it's okay if they've got kids under 18, but if they've got kids over 18, then they're not allowed.
And they're not allowed
Yeah, but if you're on your own,
go up to
so
a stranger on the street and just snark him randomly, right?
You're not allowed to spit in people's mouths, but you can have anal sex.
Yep.
But you're not allowed to rim. No rimming. No rimming.
Do you guys have a bubble?
Oh man, no one lives it. We don't live alone. No, you're only If you live on your own, you can go and visit your parents now and create a social bubble.
Well, no parent.
I had
no parents now. If they're you can because if you live on your own, you can create but you have to live on your own.
Yeah.
I had a call with my parents. And they were like,
why can't you?
My parents were like, do you want to be in our support bubble? And I was like, well, I live 3.5 hours away. They were like, yeah, but you're the only person we know who lives on their own. I was like, well, thanks for the reminder of the crippling loneliness, mother.
I love that.
I was like, I said, look, if anyone else comes along before, feel free, because it might be a little while before I travel anywhere.
Oh God, how far? Where do they live?
Andrew Lloyd is
London.
working again.
Okay.
He's working nights.
I've just undone that and then put it back on again because I'm an idiot.
Sorry, I haven't plaited my beard, Oggy. I was asleep on the sofa until about 20 minutes ago, so, forgive me.
Plaited mine.
Totally see that you just
Lots of little tiny ones.
Weirdest total morning beard.
Yeah. You got a 5 o'clock shadow going on, Martin. You're looking particularly shaggy today.
Arf.
I don't know how to respond to that.
I'd got so many puns that I just too many.
I just went with the Scooby joke. That was all.
Yeah.
I thought it was safest.
Yeah, you can tell lockdown's been affecting Martin. Had he had one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we did actually.
Yeah. Your parting starting to grow back in, Martin. I mean, you're just letting yourself go, honestly.
I need to go to the hairdresser next week.
You need to go to the hairdressers next week. I needed to go to the hairdressers 4 fucking months ago.
You can go to the hairdressers.
No, you can't.
No, you can't.
No. That's what I'm saying. Martin can go to the hairdressers. We can't.
I can't do it for you either. That's.
Alex says your triangle's on point now.
Yeah.
I knew someone had said it. I couldn't work out who it was. It was clearly Alex.
I don't know.
What's everyone vaping on tonight? Holy shit.
Just sniff your fingers.
It finally happened. It only took a year, but it finally happened.
What's that?
Chandler subbed.
I'm a subscriber!
Kaz, did you just sniff your fingers?
Oh, okay. What new shit have I got? Does this mean I can now do... Hang on.
Wait.
You don't have to watch ads anymore.
Yay! Look at this!
No one tell Chandler that he could have used got the emote just by using channel points. Yeah. Right.
That's what I think. That's what I think to that, Kaz.
Right, Chandler. As you just subbed, what are you vaping on?
Yeah. Me, currently refilling. Dug it out from the
Hang on.
back of
What
my
the
desk.
fuck is on the top of that?
bottle.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a ginormous drip tip. I could just see a bulb.
Oh yeah, I was just leaving that off the top so you couldn't see it, but yeah, no, I'm refilling. So anyway, that's it. There you go. So yeah, and I've got the Haku Riviera because there is nothing to compare with the Riviera, I'm afraid. So that's going to go back on as soon as the bottle's full, and I've now got juice all over me. And the traditional Brunhilde on top of the Daddy Bucks, with some Kingsman in the Brunhilde that I found in the cupboard.
Yeah.
What's that? No. Excuse me.
You're welcome.
Just fell out.
Kingsman won the best tobacco at one of the expos. It's nice. It's all right.
1928.
It was designed to be a tobacco. Yeah, it feels like it, doesn't it? Having not been to any this year, it's like, well, when was the last expo? Expos? What then?
Just out of curiosity, did you actually hide a mod in your Where's Wally post?
Yes.
Oh, you actually did.
I actually did. Yeah.
So
hang on,
those of you that don't know, Chandler was put on a silence from the shed for well, one insulting Mark and two not putting
putting a mod in the picture.
Two not putting a mod in the
Rule
picture.
4 does say vaping related. I still agree on that, Chandler.
So Chandler put up a Where's Wally picture and said that he was covering his ass and he'd put a vape related.
But didn't you get a mute anyway from rule, was it 37, that if Mark has to use his glasses to find the mod, then you're muted? Something like that.
This Mark Todd.
Yeah, that was
bit of
rule
a diva.
27. But I actually thought this is worth the mute. To be fair, because I thought that was amusing.
Sounds like a militant cult. This shed lark.
But yeah, it didn't.
It's a
mute
game
me.
back and forth. Like,
Oh yeah.
literally, I've seen one that actually left the group because he got a 24-hour mute and he got totally pissed. But it's yeah,
Wasn't you, was it, Chandler?
it's like cat and mouse.
No, I mean I purposely put that post on going. If I get muted, I don't care. So I sent you the picture.
Yeah, I'm just dumping
know
it
if
on
it will-
screen. It's not amazing quality, to be fair, but there you go.
I was going to say I don't know what the res is like. It's probably not gonna.
Where
you're
did you
probably not
hide
gonna
it?
See it. Where did I hide it? I don't know if you can zoom right into the top right. I probably should have picked a higher res photo to mess it around with.
That
but-
top right.
Oh, I see. It's a smart kid.
Where? What?
But I'm using my mouse and I realise you can't see my mouse.
Literally in the top right. I'm pointing at it. There's a stage, and there was a couple of banners on either side of the stage, and I put the mod in one of the banners on the left.
How are you seeing that?
You
Can't
do
see.
have to. You do have to really squint. Keep going. Keep going.
Yes, Dennis, we should vote on if Martin should grow a beard to stay on as a host.
Wait for the ones and twos.
Bye.
Oh, come on! I mean, look, this is my lockdown effort, and this is how far I've got. So, I mean, there it is. Can you see it?
No, I got rid of it. I got bored of looking.
Okay, fair play.
Top
What are you
right.
vaping on?
Was it top right or top left?
Yeah, no, you were in the right place. Yeah. It's just it wasn't. It was high enough res to zoom in and just go. Oh, there it is. But you had to know it was there.
Yeah, no.
I think most people looked at it and just went, "There's a mod on there. I ain't looking."
What are you vaping on, Martin?
Well, I was just on my Seduce with my Lazy King.
Is that Seduce by CKNY?
No, I think it's SXK.
Oh.
No, by Vulcan. Science. I'm on my Black Ages pot today with some think it's got some 20 milligrams Nick Salt Anarchist in there. Then I'm on my MadTech Fenrir with some surprise Miyako Wicklicker in it.
Wicklicker!
Wicklicker! And last but not least, on my what's it called? Zombie Killer.
Everyone's saying you need to speak up, Martin.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Your
you just
microphone is a little quiet.
Oh, sorry.
All right.
Zombie Killer with some smacks. Good vibes. That's pretty much it.
Is it really? Or are you keeping the other one under wraps for a while?
Yeah, right now.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Mark.
Mark?
What are you vaping on?
I'm on the mini roulettes. Ambisha.
Why are all the bottles at the moment just white labels?
I know.
Is it a new thing?
Don't know. People are liking foiling at the moment. I quite like foil on a label. Also vaping on Reaper. Juma. Can never remember who made it. I'm back on the Fred Astaire. And I also just rewicked. Oh shit, nearly. Yeah, my
Ooh.
with
That's a bit fancy.
Soul S on the top. And on that, I'm vaping on
That sounds a little bit lethal.
Tickle Me Pink.
would-
It's not. It's the cap.
Is it the cap? It just sounds.
Just sound a bit crackly, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe it's a bit wet. But no. I
I
think
think
it's
it's my crackle you were talking about, channel.
Was it yours?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I thought it was Mark vaping.
Crackly. You'll love that turbulent crackle you get sometimes, though.
I love when it crackles and pops.
Or it
Yeah.
pops. My Vapor Giant does that all the time. Take a drag and it just goes pop just as it's going. I love it when it does that.
I ordered a Dwarf DIFL, which will come tomorrow, but he had the wrong insert with it, so he asked if I wanted Cloud9 with it instead, and I had tried that already. Huh?
I think he's poking at Alex.
Oh,
Okay.
nice. My turn, I guess.
Step 9.
Yeah.
I was vaping on a vapor flask, but the batteries just ran out. So I'm now vaping on. I haven't changed them yet. I've got my Ryan Dorr Rock Mods Stabwood, which is nice. And Chris put up in our chat of one, and I actually think he's a smaller version of mine because this is massive in comparison.
Looks smaller from the picture.
But yeah, and in that I've got the K-Fun, and in the K-Fun I've got T-Juice Colonel Custard, which I have now decided that all tea juices taste almost exactly the same, except for a little bit of difference in the flavouring. But they all have a taste to them, and I can't quite.
They all
figure it
taste the
out.
same except for a different flavour. That's
Yeah,
all
so
right.
you think of the flavouring being like, I don't know, it'd be like cherry, aniseed, menthol, and tea juice, and then the next one's like custard and tea juice, and like it's just got a flavour to it. Anyway, I've got my dot mod with the dot shell in, and inside that I've got still got some of that juicier melonberry, which is going through absolutely wonderfully. And I've actually
Really
got,
nice, that melonberry.
some PC no, that's awkward. They're not PC coils. They're Pilgrim coils.
Oh,
Sorry, Elsa.
I've done that. I've
Do
done
you know
that
what?
before.
I just saw Ilsa's name in chat and said PC coils. No, DM has sorted me out with some wonderful mouth to lung coils, and in this I got a 1.2. Sorry, Ilsa. So yeah,
One day, Ilse, he will come around.
Other coils are available.
Yeah.
indeed. Wait, where's the big flashy logo that we used to have, Mark?
I don't think we've got it anymore. I think it was on a previous bollocks. I think it was on a previous scene I set up.
Okay.
What have I got?
So yeah, but they're running beautifully, and actually, this coil's been going for over a week now. Which reminds me, I in return, I said I'd help design a PC for DM, and I still haven't done it yet, so I need to get on that. But he said, "Don't worry about it," 'cause he's
coils,
ill.
and you've just not done your part, really.
He did message me yesterday and said he was ill as fuck at the moment, and not to worry at the moment.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah, but yeah, otherwise that's what I'm vaping on today, and pretty normal stuff. Right, shall I do some news before our guest arrives?
We have news.
We have a guest. We have a guest this evening.
Yeah.
And he's really not from Scunthorpe or wherever I said.
I think there's a place in Italy called Scunthorpe.
Is there?
Yeah. Cool. All right, I'm just checking to see whether you guys have added in cheeky words.
I've not yet. I'm working on it.
Okay, right. Right, so got a bit of interesting news and a bit of FDA news and things. So, a recent study has said that the cool factor, not flavors, is what is driving most teens to vape. The message about the dangers of smoking tobacco was just getting through, and then vaping came along, and now we may have a whole new generation addicted to nicotine, said a study author, Tammy Chang. Published in the JAMA Pediatrics, the My Voice study responses were gathered via a text message survey aimed at teens and young adults between 14 and 24. The researchers found that nearly 2/3, I can see your cursor moving, Mark.
I'm highlighting what you're reading.
Found that nearly 2/3 of the study participants said that the social aspects of vaping, or rather looking cool, is what drives them to use Juul and other electronic devices. I swear to God, I will...
It wasn't me. I'm not the dingo.
Right, put it back, because I don't know. Less than 5% of the participants mentioned the availability of fruity flavors as a motivator for them to start vaping. The availability of a higher nicotine content is what may be addicting teens in North America. Meanwhile, with regards to nicotine addiction, another study recently looked at vaping behavior amongst Canadian teens and has found that the higher nicotine content available in North America, as opposed to Europe, may be to blame for increasing vaping rates. So within the EU, the TPD, which came into effect, as we all know, bans anything above 20 milligrams. Public health experts have long argued that setting nicotine caps on safer alternatives, such as vaping products, would have an effect on national smoking rates, pushing former smokers who had switched to go back to smoking. However, on the flip side, the regulation may have had a positive effect on teen vaping rates, ensuring that teens do not become addicted to nicotine. The Canadian survey of more than 12,000 young adults aged between 16 and 19 was conducted between 2017 and 2019, found that the number of participants reporting monthly use had more than doubled. And another cool one, which I found, which is that the FDA has warned a vape company for bizarre medical claims. So if you wanted to design a vaping product that was likely to get the FDA's attention, you probably couldn't do a much better job than the folks who make stem juice. The South California-based e-liquid manufacturer just received a warning letter from the federal regulators citing its false and misleading claims. So if you don't know about them, stem juice is an e-liquid line with 4 flavors, each available in 25 and 50 milligram nic salt, or 0, 3, and 6 freebase versions. And the prices range from normal prices. So the manufacturer, with little else to stand out from the crowd, decided to set themselves apart by making some rather unusual claims about its product. And that's what's landed them in hot water. So according to the FDA complaint, Stem Juice and its parent company Stem Sticks have made a series of claims that are false or misleading, and that makes its products adulterated or misbranded per the Food and Drug Cosmetic Act. This is what it says about some of its things. Stem Juice is the least toxic vape on the market. Lose the toxic chemicals, not the flavor. Stem Juice is made in the USA. We remove the toxic chemicals to give you a cleaner vape experience. Revitalize your lungs with Stem Juice. Ooh. We replace the bad stuff with the good. Breathe easy with Stem Juice. Now, listen to this list and see if there's anything that pokes out as being wrong. Made without aldehyde, formaldehyde, diacetyl, propylene glycol, hydrogen cyanide, or vitamin E acetate.
There's no PG in it.
Apparently. They say we use plant stem cell extracts from fresh green apples grown in Switzerland, providing a natural source for our e-juices. They're not only safe to include in e-juices, but can even improve your lung vitality. And our e-liquid has undergone tests with the FDA, ensuring its quality and safety. We have begun the PMTA process, so you could be assured that our product is safe for consumption and use. I mean, that's a bold claim. Improve your lung vitality.
Wow.
I like
What a
that
load
one.
of
Who thought that was a good idea?
Who thought they were going to get away with it?
Oh, no.
Well, yeah.
Well, just touching base on the first part of the news, that the 20 milligram cap is, in my opinion, what saved a lot of the TPD region from a lot of shit, because Juul couldn't go in, as one example, into the market like really full on.
Yeah.
Because you couldn't go in with their like 30 and 40 milligram pots.
Yeah.
So even though TPD has meant a lot of restrictions, I think it has also saved us from a lot.
Thing is that nicotine is addictive. That's not vaping's fault. That's not smoking's fault. That is just the way it is. People start to vape and they're going to become addicted to it, whether or not they're doing it to look cool or because it's got a fruity flavor. If you've got 50 milligrams, you're going to get addicted to that shit.
But there's also been research, and I'm probably even if I just say it's anecdotal just to be on the safe side, but I think they've gone into it more than that, showing that nicotine isn't as addictive in a vape as it is in a cigarette. It's mostly the other chemicals that are in the cigarette that makes the nicotine as addictive as it is.
Okay, you're right there, Mark.
Because they've noticed with the teen vaping, kids are able to try it and give up. Less teens get hooked onto vaping than they do onto smoking.
Don't tell
Are they messing around on the motorbikes outside there, Mark?
Is someone not social distancing?
Nah, don't be daft.
Oh, okay. Everyone in Leicester social distances then.
They fuck.
Yeah, even before.
Yeah. Oh dear.
But yeah, that's it. I just thought it was amazing that this company is making these incredible claims.
The whole STEM thing, because I did quite a lot of research into STEM, because there was my understanding. STEM nicotine is a synthetic nicotine. Now, there's two ways of looking at it. There's STEM nicotine from a synthetic point of view, and there's also STEM nicotine, which they claim isn't made from the leaves of the tobacco plant. It's made from the roots and the stem, which apparently is much cleaner and stuff.
And stuff.
I can't remember. That was the noise. I was like, I'm not on Stella tonight. I'm not drinking Stella tonight.
What?
And I'm not proud of myself in any way, shape, or form.
What you want?
Ooh.
Bud.
Ooh.
It's not even
Not even
Budvar.
Carlsberg. Damn.
Oh well, was it cheap? It was on offer, wasn't it? Yeah.
I fancied a change.
I
and then
found a
regretted it.
case of Strongbow cider for 30 quid on eBay, and it cost 32 quid to have it sent here.
For Strongbow.
Probably fake.
If you can get yourself some of that.
Ugh.
Oh, shut up.
I mean, to be fair, Strongbow's scraping the bottom of the cider barrel as it is, so it's just like liquid white spirit.
Scrumpy, are you a
I want to
tramp?
try the dark fruits.
They should call it Trumpy Jack, shouldn't they? Trampy Jack.
Are you still never
Nope,
tried?
like a good scrumpy.
You've still never tried dark fruits?
No, because they
I
don't
don't.
exist.
I don't like cider. Cider gives me headache, makes me talk shit, and makes me throw up. So I don't tend to drink cider.
Really?
Yeah, more so than normal.
That's what I thought.
But that black stuff is actually Well, it's like drinking Ribena, isn't it?
Aspals, did he? Aspals. Get yourself some recorder leg.
I'm not. I don't. Even going back to the good old days on the park when I was 18,
White lightning it.
18.
White lightning.
Yeah, drinking white. No, you see, in my day, the cheap ciders didn't exist. In our day, it was Diamond White or Diamond Blush.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, you're right. Diamond White.
And
Mad Dog
Castaway.
2020 for some bizarre reason.
Yes.
And
Castaway.
Castaway.
And Diamond mixed
Diamond
together.
White.
Diamond White mixed together was called a Blastaway.
And then Hooch appeared.
K cider. Oh.
Oh,
K cider.
Yeah, black can with a big red K on it. It was amazing.
No. For a proper cider, it's got to come in a 3-litre plastic bottle.
Didn't happen
Yeah.
in my day.
K cider is lethal. Dennis is not even a thing here. Ciders. Thunderbird. So it's distinct.
Thunderbird.
Hey, you're right, distinct. How you doing?
Thunderbird. I remember
Yeah.
Thunderbird.
Wow.
Oh, anyway, there you go.
Right. Where's he at, Martin?
Don't know.
Unacceptable. Next.
What's
right.
Rumpelmints? Hang on. Oh yeah, 2 dogs here. What was the other one? There was Hooch. There was another one.
There was another pop because this was the dawn of the Alco pops.
I'm just going to type into Google cheap, dirty cider.
Cheap, dirty cider.
And the first thing that comes up is Adnams.
Oh, really? Okay, nice. I'm just going to put original Alco pops. Let's see what comes up.
Well, I remember when I was like
Hooch,
a teenager, we
2
had
dogs.
a cider which was like at 0.000. You would have to drink, I don't know,
2020.
2020.
Lemonhead.
And
And Tilt was the alcoholic lilt.
There's so many of them.
well, it must
I
have
love
been
how
2 dogs then. It must have been 2 dogs with the 2 dogs side by side.
Yeah.
Alcola. Do you remember that?
There's fucking loads of them.
Bacardi Breezers. Yeah, they came out.
Yeah. Smirnoff Ice.
WKD, Blue.
Did
The ding.
Castaway. Mets. Do you remember Mets? Where you got the Judder. The Judder
Oh,
man.
it's horrible stuff.
It was
Mark, do
alcoholic.
you have the waiting room on the Zoom?
No.
Okay. He says he'll
Oh,
be.
what was?
Oh. So, Martin, who is
Oh,
our guest
what was-
and that is about to come on?
Well, our guest is a guy called Francesco. He's Italian, or he's from Sardinia originally. So
Sorry, I'm going to be really rude. VK Blue.
Oh. Oh.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's
Carry
right.
on.
no, I was actually just gonna wait till he was here. Francisco is here to talk a little bit about the Nibiru, which I talked about 2 weeks ago.
With those lovely pictures.
Yeah, Francesco is very heavily involved in a lot of things in the vaping community, especially in the Italian vaping community, and he is especially also very heavily involved in the Nibiru, which is from Mad Dog and Swapodromo, and then Francesco as the last leg on the tripod.
Cool. Let's hold fire then until he arrives and he can do his full intro. Let's talk about
Smirnoff Mule. There you go. I'm done now.
Mule. Smirnoff Mule was good because it got Angostura bitters in it.
Oh, it was awesome. That was my drink of choice. A mule. Oh.
Oh.
What's occurring?
Ilse is messaging me saying she can get me some Strongbow cans from when she's sending me something from Netherlands.
Fantastic.
There he is.
Hello.
Speak of the devil.
Good evening.
Morning.
How we doing?
Buonasera.
Hello, babies. How are you guys?
Good.
Good, yourself?
We're good.
Everything okay?
Yeah,
Yeah.
not bad.
Spot on.
Time that right.
Francisco,
As you were, Martin, as you were saying.
the other guys, they were asking me, who is the guest? And I was like, it's just Francisco.
No, it's not a guest. It's a friend.
Yeah.
Not guest.
Thank you for coming on. I
Invite, guys.
that you are very involved in a lot of things in the vaping community, especially in the Nibiru project with Michele and Franco.
Yes, they do. It's a collaboration between Svapodromo and Mod Dog. So Mod Dog is really famous in all the world because they do a lot of stuff for everything about modding. So they are really famous, and this time they try to go out with a really nice and not expensive atomizer.
Did you do the raffle? You had a raffle that ended here for
Yeah, I
the
had a
very
raffle
first
in
one.
the vape charity, but we always happy because we try to use the community as well to do something good for others, because it's a lot of drama behind.
Yeah.
But
For those
sometimes
who don't know, Francisco has a group called Vape Charity Raffles where he spends a lot of times, like people donate stuff, people sell things for a cheaper price, or they sell them in the group and then they let some of it go to Francisco's charity, which is Mattia.
Pagnoni, yeah, basically our fundraiser about 12 years ago, because we had a child with a rare disease. So he died 4 years ago from a really rare disease. Was like one case in 2 million, something like that. And we start to do charity with all our hobbies. So we collect toys, we collect street art as a family. So we start to collect art from all the world. So we collect like 5,000 pieces of art. So is in the web shop. And when I start vaping, I said, why don't use the vape to help others? So modders, sellers, and everybody united to move like a small machine to help some who needs everywhere. Can be in the States, can be in Germany, can be in France, everywhere. So I'm always say to everyone, if you know someone need help, just write my mail and we try to help.
This I actually won in VCR. It
Was your
a
friend?
limited raffle, and I kept on buying tickets as others were buying tickets because I needed to have 50%. So I ended up having 50%.
As always by you. That is when the mother was doing good job. After we lost a mother.
Yes, let's not go into that. That's
We lost a really good mother in the community.
yeah. But going back to why I was talking about the charity is that the very nice guys from Svapodrom and Mod Dog, they actually let the first item, the first Nibiru was
Ooh.
a charity or limited raffle in this group.
But Nibiru is so easy, guys, because it's I want to show you in couple of words because don't need to explain a lot because it's coming like this. So I don't know if the light is good or is a bit of shit.
No, that's good.
That's good.
Okay. It's become like this, and you twist here to put the juice on, and after you go 3 lines on top and 3 lines on here. To don't leak, you just need to put the lines, everything in line. So you have like, wait a second, like this. You have like 6 lines, 3 on top and 3 on back, and you close.
Mm-hmm.
And after
And
that,
when you twist it, it turns off the juice control, right?
no, you leave always open because it's like this. Look, you put it, you twist a bit, you put it, and you close. Like this is the art is closed. After you twist another time, hopla, and you take off the deck.
Oh yeah, I mean the top, when you open the top to fill the juice, it closes off the juice flow.
Yes, you
Yes.
close everything, you top the juice, and after you open back, and that's it.
Wow.
But the good things is one. So with they do like 3 asteroids. So they have different scale inside. If you see, one is more conic. One they have something like stairs. Like, what do you say in English? Something like
Steps.
yeah, something like steps. And you just need with the full tank.
Your fingers.
You have just to put this. Look, and the asteroid go down, and the juice can't come out.
Oh wow.
So, and like this, you can decide with every juice, you can decide which kind of thing you can use. So someone, but I think artist for me is really personal. It's like underwear. So for you can be shit, for me can be amazing. So this is strange. But with these asteroids, they try to help everyone to enjoy the.
Yeah, it's like with caps for an RDA. So some like it a lot of air, and some like it very slam cap, and so on. So this gives the same
Look,
sort of
I
opportunity.
have here full. You see, full of juice here.
Mhm.
Wait, I take off from the box. And don't need, when you do all this kind of thing, don't need to come the air inside. If normally, if come a little bit air inside, the juice come out. So you need to do this or like this, or like this, not like,
Right.
because the air come a bit, can be a little piece, and the juice floats. So look, with the full of juice, you take off. Oh my god. Okay. I have the end full of juice. Okay, look. The deck is full. Here is full of juice. So I want to change steroid. Yeah, I want to change asteroid. I just take something out. The juice is here.
Wow.
Yes, not a problem. So now you have a bit of problem to put the steroid, but you twist it quickly. You change the asteroid. You put the asteroid in. You push it. You twist it, and it's finished. You put it back. You put it back. You put it back. You go to the. You twist a bit. You twist a bit till you find the line. It's done. Finish.
In chat, we've got Dennis is asking, is it a mouth to lung, direct lung, or like a restricted direct lung?
You can change. You have 6 type of air in the ring.
And what's the smallest it goes to?
Come on, excite me.
I smoke like a bitch. I smoke 0.8, so it's fucking restricted.
That's what he likes to hear.
It's fucking restricted.
Francisco, I have a question that I have been also asked this. I don't know if you can answer, but the screws.
Look, I showed the deck. The first time I showed the deck, I never showed to the group as well. So this is the fucking easy deck.
But the screws come in from the side. Does that mean there are only certain wires you can use?
We try to do the easy deck as possible, because every time is a stress. How much cotton I need to put?
Yeah.
If I put too much, it's floating. If I put less, it's not vape good. So it's just, you can be wrong. You can be wrong. And this a screw here, so side one, and a screw in the other side.
Yeah.
You put the coil down there, you close it, finish, time out.
It looks like there's a lot of thought gone into a lot of the problems that some people have when using an RTA. Because I know,
especially with top-down screws.
Absolutely, I know a lot of people won't use RTAs because they think they're fiddly, or they're a pain in the ass to use, and they leak and
Because
everything else.
if you put a little bit of cotton less, it's floating. If you put a little bit of cotton more, it's shit.
Yeah.
So
Easy
I'm a
to
cloud.
use.
I'm a cloud boy, so I love to cloud. But when I can cloud all day. I'm 42 now, so I can cloud all day. So I can cloud 1 hour a day. Sometimes I have one to cloud, but I'm always out with an MTL.
When are you releasing this, and what what price is people looking at for it?
We go out with the first list on Friday, and the price I can tell you straight, but the price it will be little bit up 100 euros.
That's not bad.
It's not
No,
at all.
Good price.
Well,
For,
it kind of confirms what Franco said. He says below 200, way below.
Mm.
But
Way below.
actually a lot.
but I want to we do a little post to make evidence about something we recognize when we start to use. So I just read for you now. Make sure the liquid is closed after you refill the tank. There is 3 lines on the top of the atomizer and the refill valve. Align them and everything will be perfect. So you just need to align the 3 line on top, 3 line on the tank. You align and everything is good. The tank section doesn't leak when you separate from the deck. From complex coil like Clapton, remember to lower the leg slot. So you need just to lower and close in 2 seconds. With normal wire, you put the normal wire, you close and come out perfect. But I recognize because I use just Clapton. I don't use normal wire. I use I vape 0.74 in MTL on microfused. And I recognize when I put the jig, the leg don't come straight. So I just put a little things and they close and come out in 2 seconds.
Okay. Sounds super
So
easy to use.
Francesco, what's special about the first list on Friday? Is it just going to be everyone that wants to get one, or is it?
Everyone can join. The first come, first serve.
Yeah, but how many items on Friday?
Free. Jesus number.
33.
33 available Friday. What time are they dropping?
9 o'clock.
You know what time that is, guys.
But
Chico time.
but we try to do the next one. So we try to drop one list a week.
Oh.
Okay.
So we try to do different zone. So this time I do 9 o'clock. Next week I will do 3 p.m.
Is that PM or AM 9 o'clock?
Here.
PM.
Okay.
PM. So
Italy
I try
time.
to do for everyone, because someone can join from Europe, but some others can join from USA.
Yeah.
So make sure everyone that wants one that you get yourselves on at 9 o'clock UK time, so you're not taking my spot.
Yes. Another things I want to say you, some modes don't have the flat cap. What to say? Catch cap. Don't have the catch cap.
Yeah.
So another thing I recognize, when you put the atomizer inside, is if you don't have like me, what you say in English?
Fingernails.
No, if you don't have, what you say in English, nails. If you don't have nails, will be difficult to twist the air. So what I do, I put my fucking vape I need, like this, finish, I put in, I don't move for anything. So I just put it like this. Here I'm vaping 0.70. I'm on 19 watt and I'm vaping 80/20.
Nice.
Awesome.
And it's vape.
Yeah.
I'm sold.
No, I'm I know Mod Dog from a long time. So when I start vaping, was the first guy I meet. It was the first guy we talk about, and is the first atomizer they bring out. And I'm really honored because they do a sweetie job. And Franco Fosvapodomo is an MTL guy. So wait, I'll show you here. I don't know if I can twist the camera. Wait a second. Let me see if I can twist the camera. I can twist the... yes. Look.
Yeah, you see the lines there.
Yeah. See, yeah. You see the line here? Look.
Yeah,
This is the boy. So easy.
it's a very pretty tank, to be fair.
Yeah.
It's nice and simple, and it looks good.
But it's rare. It's rarely that Italians they make ugly stuff.
And they try to do... some people... every time is a fight about the condensation. This fucking
Great
condensation. Blah, 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 blah. People want like this. People want straight. People want like this. They do straight. So, wait a second. If I can show you, I want to show you. Yes, I can show you. Wait a second. Okay. This is the tank. Got this piece. Got the glass tank. They do straight away glass. They do straight away glass. Because if you vape lemon, if you vape grape, if you vape acid fruit, they can break it, they can do nothing. So you put like this you have, where you put the juice now, you see is moving a lot. So my first thing was, oh my God, if I put in the pocket, I can accidentally open and piece everything. I try 3 days in my pocket, but if you put like this, you close. Now look, is moving a lot. If you twist more, wait a second, okay, it's not move anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you decide the type of move you want, just twisting a little bit, and this is straight, and this is the drip.
It's a normal 510 drip tip.
Normal 510.
Yeah.
Normal 510, guys. We want to do everything as normal.
Yeah.
It's a
Oh.
really nice article for that price.
Yeah, you're getting a lot with it, especially with the
I'm not-
added asteroids.
Yeah, look, I'm vaping with a
Skyline.
no. Try to recognize Imperia.
Oh, that's because you changed the drip tip.
Is another one. Is another one beast.
What's the tank capacity?
For now, the tank capacity I think is 4 ml, guys. I'm not sure. I'm a bit dumb. Wait.
2.7. 2.7 or 3.1.
Yes, I'm looking the group because I'm a bit donkey about remembering something.
2.7 in the glass section and 3.1 in the frosted.
Yes, and the Atti is 32 millimeter from everything without drip tip, and 22 millimeter from here. It's not a big Atti.
No.
I don't like tall Attis. I have the Fev, but every time I love the vape because it's a wow. But every time in every mod I put, I don't like.
Oh.
Canada picks up the biggest atty he has.
Fucking big.
It's ridiculous.
Look, the drip tip is 10 millimeter. The drip tip Kimei internal diameter is 3.5 millimeter. The diameter is 22, and the 8 is 33. If
Awesome.
someone has some some questions, they can ask me all they want. I'm free, so they can ask me all they want.
Have you got any questions at all? Because I know you've been Cat's been asking
curious.
questions as we go along.
Since it has these two different glass types, does it come with both of them, or
No, they come just with this one, and
Yeah.
but they started to work with the PMA and a lot of different options. But we prefer before to put out the tank. Let's start to people enjoy, and after we start to all the accessorize.
and that is the 2.7 milliliter?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Shay was asking about pictures of the deck. There are pictures of the deck in the group. Yes.
No, I'll show. No, I think not. I showed the first time with you guys.
I think there are.
You sent pictures.
Wow.
I've got pictures
Awesome.
of the deck that you sent me, Martin.
Yeah, but we were allowed to share those from Franco.
Yes.
No, they were in the group because Franco only gave me the pictures that were already in the group.
Okay. Go to check.
We've Dennis in chat says, will it only be lists, or after a while will it
look.
be available in shops?
Right, wait a second. Sorry to stop the talk. Wait, look. This is the 8 of the coil. This is the where the juice come in from the cotton. This is, look, this is the deck.
I'm just going to share that image on screen just so everyone can see.
This is the opla, and these are the screw. You see from the side screw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're bringing the picture up on the.
Yes, bring the picture from the group.
So will it only be available in lists, or are you going to release it to various online stores, etc.?
We try to start with the group, like we want to sell first the free step we got, and after we have some authorized reseller around the world. So will be France, will be Germany, will be Korea, will be Japan, will be USA, will be everywhere, but just limited quantity. We don't like to drop bombs like 50 atties everyone. No, like every shop could be 5, could be 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
We want people enjoy, spend not too much, enjoy, and nothing more. We try to enjoy.
It's fantastic.
It does look very, very good, and I'll certainly be having a pop at that. One of those 33 on Thursday.
This will be
Time was it again Thursday?
Yeah, Thursday.
Oh yeah.
writing Nibiru on the bottom.
Are they numbered?
No serial, because we decide. Well, I was talking to Martin last time. We say, why no serial? Because people, I want 02, I want 04. Give me the, why you don't put the 43? No.
No, I just wanted 808 because it spells Bob. So
Yes, but the serials will be for the limited edition. So like we do 5 limited edition.
like the idea, because then, you know, some are, it creates a lot of, oh, I didn't get that, or it creates the below 509, or, you know, I think it's nice. Yeah, no problem for me. Well, Mark, you really want to know, I know, if it is very, very, very tight, because Mark likes it very tight.
Come on, 0.8 can be less.
That
Can be low.
0.8 is exactly where I vape at day in, day out.
I vape 0.8 in the night and 1 in the morning.
What in the morning?
Francesco Shai is asking, what's the limited edition? Do you have any plans for limited editions, or some, if you can share at all?
But remember, more dogs, they do everything. So I suppose they will do something special. Some engraving, some blah, 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 blah. Don't say nothing.
Cool.
It's a rainbow version then.
Rainbow? All over the rainbow one.
And what's the largest airflow setting?
Everyone is from UK?
Yeah.
Where about in UK?
All over.
Both.
I'm in Sheffield in Yorkshire.
Okay. I was living 12 years in London.
I used to live in London, now live in Norfolk. So
Better. Now I hate London now.
Francisco, Mark was asking, what's the biggest airflow? Was that 2.2?
Yeah, 2.2, the biggest.
2.2.
Oh, that'll be good enough for me.
Nothing for me.
no airflow.
No airflow. One standard.
Golf ball up a hose pipe for me.
Yeah. Look, another thing is a Ati with a big heat.
Yeah.
If you don't want the heat a lot, you put down the coil.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's
So
nothing.
by
I
raising and dropping, you can set how warm the vape is.
If you want more heat, you put it up. If you want less heat, you put it down.
Sounds
Definitely
Nice
very
and easy, isn't it?
considered.
sounds right up my street. I've got to be honest.
Does sound good, actually.
No, it sounds good because sometimes, easy.
Yeah.
Pa, 2 seconds, pa. Because if you're in the middle in the street, you can get mad to put juice, to change something. 2 seconds, ta, finish.
Mm-hmm.
But the most important, I always remind, don't do nothing with the Ati like this, with the Ati like this, or like this, or like this. And if you do this, it's not a problem, But don't need to do this. You have to be quick. Tack.
No, sounds absolutely incredible. We really appreciate you.
It's an honor. Thanks to Martin to let me jump on.
Thanks for coming on.
No, thanks for coming on.
Yeah,
Was
I
a really-
appreciate it.
It's nice to get some insider first see of the deck. It's great.
Yeah, the deck is so easy. So easy. Nothing to be wow, what a deck. Wow, what a deck. Easy.
I love that you just take it out and not lose all your juice. That's a big bonus.
I feel incredible.
So you've got yourself a retailer lined up in the UK then?
Do you
You
have
gonna be-
anyone you work with in the UK that to sell it? A retailer? Okay.
Just PM me. Just PM me.
We have a special place.
I know.
They are very special.
Amazing.
Oh,
I don't have any ads here. Sorry guys. I have the ads inside.
No hats. Disgraceful.
Well, thank you very much for wanting to come here. Grazie mille.
It's a pleasure, guys. It's a pleasure, and be safe. How is the
Hey.
lockdown there? How is the lockdown?
Terrible.
Still?
Denmark,
Yeah.
no lockdown. Everything is okay.
Denmark is there are beaches in Denmark.
Yeah,
We basically don't have one in the UK, and everyone's ignoring everything anyway. So
No, I spoke with a lot of friends there. They said they are terrific. They are crazy.
yeah, it's scary.
But everything okay? Shop open, people working or not?
Shops open today. First day of shops opening.
Yeah,
When?
yeah. Yesterday,
Today.
I was.
it was bad. I mean, all the shops that people have been missing, there were queues for literally miles to get into like clothes shops and stuff.
But they wearing masks. They wash the
No.
hand with.
No masks. Nobody's wearing masks. Although it's the law to wear masks on public transport now, no one else is wearing masks.
No, here till I don't know till when, but when you go out, you need to wear a mask. And in every shop, I own a clothing shop. I have a clothing shop from 15 years old. I'm selling streetwear, and every people come in, one person per time. I have the dispenser.
Yeah,
They need to wash the hand and put the mask in.
yeah.
If the police come and catch you, it's like 4,000 euro of penalty.
Wow, that's what it
Wow.
should be like here. But the government are too scared of telling people what to do.
I know. I read a lot
They're
of stuff.
asking us nicely. So please wear a mask. It's in your best interest.
Unless you can't, in which case, don't.
As always from UK, please
Yeah.
try to wear the mask.
One
Please.
last question, Francesco. Shai was asking earlier, is it being shipped from Italy?
Yes, everything is being shipped from Italy. We ship with DHL worldwide, and is a good rate as well because they have good rates.
Yeah.
And
It's
from
always
Italy,
good rate from Italy. It's very cheap from Italy. It's much more
cheap.
expensive.
Fucking cheap. Every time some people need to ship me something from US, DHL is a pain in the ass. If I ship from here to US, it's 22 euros.
Yeah.
2 days.
Mad.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Look, the last one, just a stick. You put in. Look the stick outside. You take the asteroid. 1 second with the finger. Done. You take off. Put the stick out.
Nice.
That's mad.
Oh, I like these fucking asteroids, guys. They are fucking nice.
Yeah.
I think
A good idea.
It's a genial.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people are like changing air discs, so it's another way. So I think I read about it's about the aroma, changing the aroma of the vape.
Basically changing the aroma. So I use for fluid, I use this one, the scale one. I don't know why, but I feel comfortable with the scale one. When I vape tobaccos aromatic, I use the cone one. So it's a polyfunctional atomizer.
Yeah.
So you can vape everything on it.
That's good. It's not limited. If you like direct lung or if you like mouth to lung, you can just do all of it.
Look, tank is empty. So I open the, wait a second, I close the Ati. Oh, 1 second. The fucking catch cup.
Phil, it doesn't come with a disc. There's not a disc system. It comes with these 3 asteroids.
Yes. So, like this, I'm fucking blind.
No, don't put juice in mine.
Fuck. I wrong Ati, bastard. So, then you close it. I don't see nothing. Okay. Free. Done. You don't have to do nothing more.
Nah.
Just put in the boat. And vape. Now I have the 2.2 open. Look, the 2.2 open.
That's mine. I love it. 2.2. Awesome.
Nice.
I want to show you as well the 2.2 because it's look. You don't have the problem to what you say in English when you don't feel the juice to
Chain vape.
yes.
Yeah.
Nothing.
No dry hits.
No dry hits. Never.
Perfect.
Cool.
Awesome.
Everything you want to know, guys, just PM me. Don't be shy. I don't fucking care about PMs. I'm answer to Martin, so I can answer to everyone. So just
Hello,
PM.
I'm here. So, but okay.
Hello, baby. We talk like 20, 30 times a day. So I'm so. What you fuck? You drink Red Bull at 10 o'clock PM.
No wonder he can't fucking sleep.
He's a fucking Danish.
Doesn't work. Doesn't work.
Fucking hell.
Thank you for popping by and showing us that. That's awesome.
Ciao, guys.
brilliant.
See you
Bye.
soon.
Take care,
Bye now.
buddy.
Ciao, guys.
Thank
Ciao.
you.
Ciao. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Ciao.
That was cool.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Makes me
I want one of them.
Right.
We found something Chandler wants.
Sorry.
Mark, you had some bits you wrote on the things,
Bits I wrote on what things?
the notes.
Let's jump straight in with Martin's. This will all.
Do you want to wait for that other stuff to next week then?
Yeah, we can do. We've got 45 minutes. Let's see how this plays out. So
just briefly
Yes.
about the next bit. Last week we had our Shag, Marry, Kill version, Vape It, Sell It, Bin It, and I think all of us got a lot of feedback saying it was a very nice bit. So even though it wasn't supposed to be on every week, we're going to do it again this week. And who knows, maybe we'll bring it up from time to time.
Sounds good.
just bear with me a second. I've just noticed a typo in my poll.
Oh.
You've made it. Is it an embarrassing typo?
No.
So I'll just announce it before you bring up the picture.
Okay.
Especially with the first one. The first one is kind of tricky because I just wanted you to vote on a Frankenskull. Any Frankenskull. I don't care version or color or edition. Doesn't matter. Vape it, sell it, bin it.
There we go.
No, exactly right.
So
Too early, Shadro. Too early.
Go again, Shay. Go. Oh no! It took. There we go. There we go. I've been here. I've done this. I've bought them. I've owned them, and I've sold them. No one's vaping. No one's vaping it.
Because it's a overpriced 3D printed mod.
Not totally 3D
in essence,
printed anymore.
it's not overpriced if you get it at retail.
Even then.
Well, no. Even then, it's still.
Don't set Chandler off. Don't set Chandler off.
Still
Euros.
fecking expensive.
Do you know what my justification for putting it in the bin is? Is so that it's one less Frankenskull in circulation that some dickhead can flip it for twice as much as I sell it for.
Chandler, you're just bitter. Hey, tell the story, Chandler.
Oh, what, the Vape
You
Expo?
won one. Oh.
No, I had one. No, I didn't have one. Vapor
did?
Expo. That Frankenskull were at Vapor Expo.
It was Vape Fest, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry, Vape Fest. Yeah, they were at Vape Fest and they were running a raffle. And I went in and I was having a look at the different mods and I went, and they're going, oh, it's a raffle. It's I can't remember whether it was £5 or £10 to enter into this raffle. And I went, and you win the mod. And he went, yeah, okay, all right, there you go. There's my money. That one, please. Brilliant, right, okay. When it came to the draw, I think there was some lost in translation because when it came to the draw, it was the raffle. I didn't win.
Oh, I thought you'd won.
No. I didn't, but there were so many people who did win and were so peed off because it was when you won, you had to pay 250, 300 quid, whatever it was.
That's fucking
for
cheeky.
the mod.
You win the right to buy it, yeah.
That's fucking cheeky.
The raffle that they did, the money that you paid for the raffle went to charity. But if you won the raffle, you bought the mod, and there were people going, I've won, I ain't fucking paying 300 quid. Who wants my raffle ticket?
I know people that won the raffle and sold their raffle ticket for 500 quid.
There were people selling it.
I would say
I don't
to be
want
fair,
it. Does anyone
if
want to
the
pay me
raffle-
50 quid for my raffle ticket? There were people going, I'll give you 60. It was like, what the
raffle
hell?
money goes to charity, and then of course it should be very clear that you're entering for the chance to buy it. That's a first, of course. But if
That
the
was
money
that
then
was
goes
the
to
bit
charity-
I didn't get as an
Do
as
you
a
have to be
naive-
really conceited to think that, that your product is so good that people need to buy the right to buy it? That's like me walking into like Tesco's and them going, right, it's £3 to shop here, mate.
No, but if the money goes to charity, I get why they are charging money for it, because otherwise everyone would just go X1, X1, X1. I'll take a ticket, and then the ones who went there have gone or whatever. Or So it's a kind of a commitment.
I can
charity. They don't take the money.
understand
Sorry.
the stall that was opposite them, and I now can't remember the mod maker. They make the little series mods. Mark, you wanted one, and I can't remember the name of the manufacturer now.
Mark doesn't want series. He wants parallel.
Either way, they turned up. They sold theirs. They just sold their stock, and they were sold out by 10, 11 o'clock. They were sold out and just sat there chatting to people for the rest of the day. So I can understand why they did the raffle. It was purely the fact that I asked the fella, so if I win the raffle, I win the mod, and he went, yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It has to be very clear what the conditions are, but it's
I
like
don't
if
think
you
his
do a
English
giveaway
was
and so in a
particularly
group
good,
and
to be
suddenly
fair.
all people, they start coming out, suddenly being active. It's like, just answer one question, fill out this Google Doc with your name. You have to do something just to enter the giveaway.
My problem with Paolo are his ethics, and if your face fits, you get one or some, or if your name's Mikey and you own a Miracle mod, you sell them straight on there. It was I've owned a couple, I've sold a couple. It's just another mod.
Well, the results are in. It's a definite sell, and I guess nobody even wants to vape it as the first thought, at least.
What's next?
70%.
Next up is dear old. I'm just gonna bring it up here. Nautilus GT.
Nice. Mine's in the other room.
So any color you want.
I'm so not sure. Anything that comes in rose gold is a little iffy.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people that like it.
I think
Rose
it's
Gold Aspire
right.
Pocket is the most popular Pocket color we do.
Rose gold.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, the single most popular color, because you got to remember the Pocket is, I would say 85% of my Pocket customers are women, and I would say of that 85%, I would say 60% of them go for the rose gold.
I like the way no one's selling it because they know they won't fetch anything for it.
What's the 25
But
quid?
if you were given, you could still get a $5 or something, a $10.
Yeah.
I'd get more fun putting it in the bin.
Hey, it's all right. Ain't that bad.
I mean,
It does go quite tight. Whether it's as tight as you like it, it does go quite
It
tight.
can be because you have the different options for coils.
Yeah.
Get the 1.8, it's real tight.
The 1.8 Nautilus coil ain't that tight.
Yeah. I've got a 1.8 Nautilus coil in mine.
If are you talking from the .aio or because
Anything. I've used the Nautilus coil in about 7 or 8 different tanks, and it's not been that tight. I mean, it's a mouth to lung for sure. It's not like it's an open mouth to lung, but it's not 0.8.
No.
So far vaping it's winning.
Yeah.
Stick a naughty pin in there. That a thing?
Oh yeah, the naughty pin. Yeah, there is. That is a thing.
Yeah, so vaping it wins. I think that's a first. I think that's the first thing that vaping has actually won.
You have to excuse the noise here. We have some sort of mad-ass thunderstorm going on outside.
It's all right.
That's the one we had at the beginning of the show. It's moved itself down.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I don't know that yet.
I guess. Should we move on?
Let's
Yes.
move on.
So the next one is the eLeaf Pico S 21700 mod.
What? How can anything be Pico and 21700?
I mean, it's not horrible, is it? For a Pico.
Sorry?
Considering what the Picos look like, they could have made that look a lot worse.
You see, I've got... Oh, let me move the picture down. I've got the original Pico.
ridiculously popular.
They were quite like low key and so on, but with the PCOS they like tried to make it fashionable, I guess, or yeah, like
It's
They
gone
try
a
to
little,
make it look like an ageist legend, is what they've done.
It's gone a little bit ageist. It's gone a little bit smuck.
Yeah. Oh, Martin ruining it.
I would sell it for $5.
Martin ruined the poll. Yeah, exactly.
I don't get how the maths works on that. 90.9, 9 point what?
That means 11 people.
Oh, 15 now. 15.
Oh, 15.
Okay.
I've got the SVB treatment. Yeah.
No, I wouldn't bid it because as Matt says, the Picos are good mods. So
The
they
original
not
Pico
bad
is
mod. It's just horribly looking. So if someone wants it, I would sell it for $5.
Also, just quickly, I've just had an email from the wonderful people at UK eSig Store. They're selling a vape pen here,
Oh,
and
hang on.
that's right. And this vape pen, they're advertising it as having an antibacterial nanometer silver ion mouthpiece.
what?
Antibacterial mouthpiece. Oh, get in the bin.
Chuck your phone in with it while you're at it.
Put a condom
Shut
over
up.
it and it's disinfected.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
I'm guessing this ended up binned, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, silver has anti-bac properties, but it's cheeky to advertise that sort of thing in this current climate.
Yeah. Mark, you know, ready for the next one?
Ready for the next one?
So the next one is the Dwarf 22 millimeter MTL RTA.
Is the poll up? Oh, poll's up.
See, a lot of people are going for selling it, and that's because that's all people seem to do with the dwarves is sell them.
Alex, your one didn't. Yeah, I was going to say your one didn't count.
Yeah.
So,
We've got a lot more vaping this week. Last week we didn't have a single person want to actually vape the product. It was either sell it or bin it.
who binned it? Mr. Wiltsey. Good evening, Andrew.
Matt says I've got all three dwarves and none of them will go anywhere.
Shy, it's an MTL. We're just talking about the MTL version. That's what's up for discussion, at least.
Oh,
He's still going to sell it.
Still selling it, whether it's mouth to lung or direct lung. To be fair, the mouth to lung ones seem to go for more, from what I've seen.
yeah.
There's been a couple of direct lung ones I've seen in places like Hatters where people have gone, if that was a mouth to lung, I'd have been all over it.
Yeah, but that's also easy to say. If it's not.
Chandler was after a 16 mil.
Long ones. Oh, if it was a direct lung, I totally exhausted.
Chandler's still bitter about that.
Like I said, didn't realise it was 16 mil till after.
So you glad you missed out on that one then?
Yeah, I was after a 22, but I just saw it and went 22 mil. It's got to be 22. I'll go for that.
There we
Until
go.
afterwards,
So
I realised it was 16.
The 22 mil dwarf. We're gonna vape it.
Yeah. What's next?
Here we go. I like
Next
that.
up is last week we had the .AIO, we had the billet box, so now we're bringing in the Aspire Mulus.
Heard good things about this Aspire Mulus.
See, I've got a little bit of background info on these to tell you, so I know what my answer is going to be.
Because you want to tip the votes?
No. I'll do it once the votes are in,
Okay.
or whilst they're voting.
All whilst they're voting.
So I've actually put Vape It for a particular reason. I have vaped these. I've used them. I've pulled them apart, etc., etc. They're incredibly easy to use. They'll do 80 watts, no problem. And the thing that I like the most about them is anyone's used them, You've got the new Aspire Direct Lung coils in them. The name of that coil escapes me. What is it fucking called?
Gun coils.
Tygon coils, that's it. And the Tygon coils are really, really good. But yeah, single battery. You can easily pull out if you're in the UK, you can easily pull out the little plug that's in it that makes it 2 mil. They're ugly as fuck. They're horrible to hold, but the vape on them is actually really good. And you can put Nautilus coils in them or Tygon coils. And actually, for what it is and the price it costs, they're like 35, 40 quid. They're like not expensive.
An RBA also, right?
And I believe so, although I haven't played with that. For the money you're paying for it, for an everyday beater, for a lot of people that don't want to spend dot or billet box money, they're not shit.
But either way, get in the bin.
People are not loving it in the chat, and that's fair enough. But no, Matt, I agree with you. They do look horrendous.
Yeah, it's.
But
They're not 100 miles away from a dot, though, are they? Except for the funny swirly
and
patterns.
they do have a screen on them. They're fully adjustable wattage.
I just put in for the sheer laugh of it because I'm 100,000% it will be a total bin. That's the.
I know exactly what you're going to say.
Alien kid.
See, it doesn't matter what you do with it because it will end up in the bin. That said, that kit still remains to this day to be the most popular sub-ohm kit we've ever sold.
Yeah, same here.
And it revolutionized at the time with the different colors and
Although if you had the first or the second batch, no, it was the second and third batch of them, for literally no reason, 50% of them would just die.
Oh, actually getting some vapes here. Well, it does. The Baby Beast did have a very good vape. It was like the best vape available at the moment for.
As long as you liked remortgaging your
coils.
house to buy coils.
But the coils, they just died. It was like filling in the juice, taking 3 hits, and then it's burned.
Yeah,
Do you know
that's
what?
because
The first when they first came out, we had them on the shelves for I think 85.
Yeah.
And we sold hundreds of those. Hundreds.
Fucking loved them. The thing is that Smock were always a little bit overzealous with their best between wattage ratings.
Yeah.
So if you knocked 20 watts off of that, your coils would last longer. But what didn't help the shops is that they released 9,000 types of coils for it.
Yeah.
As you probably were well aware of, Mark. Is this the M2+1 Q edition? Fuck those.
I like that until a staff member told the customers they were crap.
There we go. So unfortunately, Smock Alien.
Get in the bin.
Get in the bin.
My Smock species is still going.
Mine isn't. Mine died.
I know.
So next one, I ended up deciding on one version of the mod. I decided on a DNA 75 version, and you can only choose between the 3 colors that are in the picture. And it's the Lost Vape Therion, DNA 75.
Not the 75C version.
No, the 75.
Oh, that one's a posh PNG as
It
well.
was.
Random.
Yeah, the Trinity Alpha was fucking terrible, Matt. You know what? I'd vape that.
Yeah, but then when you owned it, it's another one that you may as well have just put in the bin because we had so many of those back.
Something to do with
Really?
juice
I know.
leaking into the button, wasn't it?
Oh, no. All sorts of reasons.
These aren't the squonky ones, are they?
No,
No, they're even worse.
just dual battery.
Ugh.
Yeah, that was the drone, wasn't it?
No, the Theron. They did a 75C
The
Theron
drone was
Squonk.
Lost Vape did a drone, but they did do a Therion Squonk. It was a
Okay.
single battery instead of a dual, and a Squonk bottle where the second battery went.
Right.
Yeah, they actually, I remember they provided like one of those refill bottles, so you didn't have to, so you just refilled like you did earlier.
Would you like one of those? I've actually got a couple of spare ones of those if you'd like one, Martin.
No,
No,
it's okay.
I'm going to send
The
you one.
refill bottles.
I'm going to send you one anyway.
Please don't. I think I have like 4 or 5.
Nice.
But again, to be fair, at that time, They were actually nice products. I know
Lost Vape did make some decent products.
Yeah, the quality
they
was
kind
good.
of lost it with the Furion. That's like,
Don't ask Diddy about the Furion.
uh,
The theory, this one was the desirable one, wasn't it? Everyone was one of them.
Wasn't it the
And they
paranormal
came in
everyone
about-
wanted as well?
Oh, that's right, paranormal.
came after,
Right, right.
but they also did a 166 watt version of the Furion.
Yeah. The paranormal I always remember was quite good.
Yeah.
Mm.
Furion was nice, Alex. It definitely was. It was.
There you go, Kaz.
That's a drone.
Oh yeah, I forgot you had one.
Is that carbon fiber, Chandler?
It's got a carbon fiber wrap on, but I blame Chris JB for that one.
Or
I did take it off the top.
And if anyone still has a Mirage that they don't want anymore, please feel free to HMU.
Lost Vape haven't done anything good since the E Square and E Petite DNA 40.
Word.
Or apparently the Mirage.
There we go. So, I don't know how or why, but 46.2% of you want to vape it. So let's get some clouds up. Let's vape it. Oh, I'm turning into the Friday night quiz.
the last order of business is actually the mod that brought me into squonking, and in my opinion, still the best squonk mod you can start with. RSQ, then Hot Sick, and Rig mod.
Oh, well.
Nice.
80 watt, and it's their own chip and screen. Yeah, the only con is like the issue with the RGB LED that even though you set it to some certain color, then it changed back whenever you took out the battery.
What is it? What's it called? The
RSQ.
RSQ.
RSQ. It says on the back.
I think
Okay.
today has had the highest rate of thing.
I'd bet that.
Why the bin? Because it's a squonk, Alex. That's why.
Fair enough.
What?
Each have their own reasons to bin it.
I think I own 2 squonks that I enjoy for about a week at a time, and then they go away again. And then 2 months later, I'll bring them out and enjoy them again for a week at a time. But I've never had any good experiences with squonks that are not mechanical.
I was going to say, what squonks have you got?
I have got the Suicide Box squonk that I bought off Mark, and I have the Luna. And I know it's not mechanical, but it's not got a giant chip in it.
I'll send it to you. I have 3 of them still. I'd never thrown them out.
I mean, feel free, and I'll give you my opinion on it.
I mean, all the price. If we maybe all tried, like, do I want to try Skunk? Do I not? I still think that mod is the best to start and try it with. Considering
You see, to be fair, one of my
You might convert me, Martin.
issues, and by the way, we're vaping it. Let's vape it. One of my issues with variable voltage squonkers is there weren't many single cell mods about, not at a reasonable price. There was nothing really out there that was mainstream out there, and I know in the end we ended up getting, because Lindsay up until recently squonked day in day out, and she ended up on one of the Vandy Vape pulses, variable voltage, and that was the first. You think how late to the game that was. That was probably one of the first, other than the RSQ.
yeah, because that came first. I really do think that RSQ was like
I think
the
it
first.
was.
I still think they did it better than Vandy Vape.
Oh
because
yeah,
They
100%.
just did a version of their pulse with a board.
The thing is, Oggy, with the iJoy, it was big.
Yeah. Are we talking about the
21,700. Yeah.
There's also the Geek Vape one.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, exactly, Matt. Most of the regulated squonkers are too big. They are. And I think the RSQ was the first Diddy affordable variable voltage. Was Chandler all right? Oh.
Yeah, I'm alright. I'm just rummaging in my drawer.
Is that what you call it?
Yeah,
That was
I got distracted.
8 this week. That's it. Try to keep it at a mixed level of different.
Yeah, that's good.
It's not just gonna throw in high end shit or low end shit or middle end shit. It's just all the way around. So
Which
hope
drag?
you liked it. We
did.
we got a lot of the feedback saying that the activity, the involvement with the chat and people in chat was very nice. So you don't just have to listen to us. You can actually participate.
Yeah, absolutely. And another way you can participate is by subscribing and donate. No, I'm just kidding.
Over to
Chandler.
sorry.
I thought you'd forgotten his name
just,
then.
Just reading your comment in chat. First one, shall we go with Coil of the Week, Chandler?
The close-up one, I think, first. There's two.
There's one. There's one that's much better than the other.
There's two. One's the zoomed-in one first.
Oh, I don't know.
Not the full.
I've just queued
They're
them
both
up.
the same coil.
Oh, are they?
Yes.
Okay, in which case, let me double check. You want the zoomed in one first, which is Coil of the Week 2.
Yes, please.
Oh no, Coil of the Week 1. Sorry.
Sorry.
There we go.
The
What?
fuck? Oh, it's the Xenomorph. Amazing.
Look at that. How's
That has
that?
taken some fucking talent. That has.
That has. So this is coil of the week.
That gives you a chest hit.
That is. Yeah, I'm not sure how this is gonna vape.
That was a terrible
To
joke.
be
I'm
fair.
sorry. That was a terrible joke.
I'm not sure
I like
how
it.
you're going to get a cap on anything.
You don't need a cap. That's coil of the year.
Hang on a minute. Show the it's coil of the year, innit? Go on. Show the full one, because the full one, it shows you where the cap goes.
On its tail.
Incredible. Someone has spent some time on that.
Someone really has. Look
Because
at
it's
that.
not like
That
it's
is
just random wire.
nuts.
Like, even the individual strands are complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's absolutely.
Yes,
you-
Diddy, it is an alien coil. Oh,
Oh. Can you imagine? Can you imagine having to strum out the hotspots on that?
No, but is it a flamed alien?
I just.
Oh god.
don't worry, wait for the second edition and people won't like it as much.
Yeah.
Special edition, second edition.
They're doing a Predator versus, the Predator mod versus the Alien.
Predator
That's
versus Coil.
Yeah, but I mean, look, the work that's gone into that. I really hope that is in a shop, in a museum, somewhere.
In a vape museum, yeah.
A vape. We've got to have a vape museum, because that is just awesome.
How is that not a thing yet?
A vape museum.
Yeah. Right,
Can you
what's
imagine?
next?
To be fair, we'd be great, wouldn't we? Going around going, oh, I used to have one of those.
Go into the Science Museum now and see a Motorola Razr, and the first iPhone
Really?
is in the Science Museum. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit bad when you realise how old you're getting when you're looking at that going, oh yeah, Walkman. I had one. Oh shit.
Chandler, you walk in there and see Stevenson's rocket and go, I remember that.
I was there.
I helped push start the bastard.
Apparently, according to Alex, Chandler will be there as a whole exhibit.
I went to school with the Wright brothers. I learned them, taught them to fly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As Chris would say, Chandler was at the Last Supper.
Right, what's next?
The next one, going for swag.
Yeah, go on then. Oh,
Swig.
yeah,
Swag.
brand new brand new Atty. I thought brand new Atty.
I was
What am I
going to
talking
say,
about? Brand new mod.
mod.
Yeah. Brand new mod. I remember the swag coming out and it
Looks like a
being
posh Pico.
quite a it was a Vaporesso's Pico basically.
It'll be interesting to see if they send one
was-
of those over. But after what I'm about to say about their
Oh no.
target, I'm sure we won't get anything else again. But anyway.
Oh, okay.
But if
Go on,
we
Mark.
Chandler, if we get one of these, it's yours.
Is it? Yeah. If they send one of these over, I'm all over it because I wanted one of the original swags when they came out because there was quite a bit of this is amazing, it's really good. Da, 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 da. I never got one. So yeah, and they've now brought out swag 2. So yeah, interesting. 80 watts.
I'm just flicking through the other photos we've got.
Yeah, no, it's fine. They've got a few. The silver looks quite classy. The coloured ones, if that's your kind of thing, yeah, fine. But yeah, no, it's not offensive. I quite like the texture it's got on it.
You know what? What I like about it, and Vaporesso are very good at making a good quality, solid product that sometimes works. What? That battery cap is just no.
No,
Agree? No.
you would kind of? I'm assuming that cap is you unscrew that to get your battery out.
Yeah. It's much
Yeah.
the same as the Pico.
Pico.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you would kind of expect the cap to have the knurling on it, and the cap is smooth as a baby's.
I imagine the fire button's probably on the front,
Yeah.
Alex.
It's on the side, in the side.
Is it
place.
not on the front like there?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh, right.
Yeah, side, front. All right then.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
The front is wherever the screen is.
Yeah, precisely. Shall we?
I don't do screens.
Screen is at the bottom.
Who designed a mod with a button at the bottom?
Several. The Mako Squonker, there's the Stratum Balance.
Yeah, but every time you put the damn thing on the table, it'll fire. What idiot
No,
would
it's
do
just,
that?
Just the screen. Just the screen.
It's almost like having a mod
Screen on the bottom.
with a borrow in it that's a mechanical square with the fire button on the bottom.
Why would you again borrow with a fire button on the bottom?
I know, unbelievable,
No,
innit, Chandler?
That's never gonna take off. Just not a good idea. That.
Moving on.
You're trying to
Valhalla.
scare them away so you can get one.
Valhalla, Chandler.
Valhalla. Oh, Valhalla. Yeah, Valhalla 2, even.
Oh, that's a small one. That's a wee one.
Does anybody remember the Valhalla?
Yes.
Is that even a drip tip? Or is that just a rim?
Yeah, I was going to say the drip
Like
tip
it's
is just pathetic.
And I don't
it's
mean to
like-
be rude, but there's something about Vapor's nails.
Oh, wow, look at him. He's a nail biter.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not going to go into mine. They're just, you know.
Why not? Not too bad.
To be fair, bizarrely in lockdown, I've actually got some nails. Look, I don't know why. What it is about working from home, I don't chew my fingers all the time.
Called stress,
Hey,
Chandler.
There you go.
Either way, the Valhalla is a very good RDA. For those
know.
of you that like to vape series, which I do from time
If
to
you're
time.
gonna go big, just go for Colorado instead.
Nah.
This looks this looked quite classic. I thought I know it's got a bit of a reputation to live up to with the original Valhalla. So
The original
so
was
it's going to have
very-
to be good.
It was very good.
And it's been quite a while before Valhalla 2 came out. Who made it in the first place? I
What?
can't remember.
Really?
What?
You don't know who made the Valhalla?
Who made the Valhalla? Yeah, does it look like I'm joking?
Oh no. Okay. Vapor's Cloud.
A Vapor's Cloud. Okay. Yeah. No. I am that. You know, I'm not into my huge cloud drippers. So, but yeah,
should be.
I should be. I might get a Valhalla too.
Do it.
Just
Get
because.
a nice big series 21700 box. Get a hog.
Series.
Hawk. Definitely.
Series
Valhalla goes on a Hawk. That's just how it is.
Okay.
It especially doesn't go on like a serial / a parallel box.
I mean, it can't. I would kind of expect the Valhalla to go on top of the Thor's hammer.
You've seen their mods, right?
Hammer of God.
Yeah.
Hawk.
Hog.
Oh, is that what it's called?
Oh, it's-
Hog.
Yeah.
Oh, you can put the cog on the Hawk.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm gonna shut up now and just
Wait, were you
pretend I know
today-
what I'm talking about.
Were you today years old when you realised that Hog stood for Hammer of God?
I was only about 20 seconds younger than I am now when I worked that out.
What was it? The V4 was the last one, wasn't it?
Hammer of God.
was
Yeah.
it. That was it. The Hammer of God. Para series. Hang on, I'm gonna pop an image up.
4 batteries or something
Para
ridiculous.
series. Hit like a drunken stepdad.
Yeah.
There we go.
Do you remember the
It is
original ones that weren't knurled?
absolutely
They were just a square.
nuts.
Yeah.
And then
They are classy. It's not. They are big, but they're not decorated with tons of
No.
shit.
oh shit, that's big. Hang on.
That's what she said.
Oh.
Well, no. If it was me, she'd go.
I'll ask Lindsay that next time I speak to her. Is that what it's like, Lindsay?
Right, we'll finally get there. There we go.
This is where Mark discovers the right-click fit to screen button.
Oh, really? I was today years old. What? Right click? What?
Right-click,
Yeah.
transform,
Yeah.
fit to screen.
Well, fuck me backwards through a straw.
With a straw.
Oh, I love it. I love the way it just went chunk and dropped in. I was
It
like,
is.
oh,
It
okay.
is. Matt, it is full mech. It is a beast, but that is.
It's a nice beast.
It is a nice
just-
beast.
It's
Press
that
the
massive,
button and it goes
it's that
with-
massive, great big tank that.
That's an RDA.
No,
Are you thinking of
no,
the
so-
aroma miser?
That's the one that Richard Vick is keeps posting at the moment. He's going, look at the size of this.
Well, he's never seen the Colorado then.
Yeah, Jono has one of
Colorado
those.
would have an overhang on the Hawk.
That is a Jono setup. It is. It is.
It is a Jono setup. That
It is for
yeah.
bare clouds, bro.
Yeah, that is just. Do you know? I want one of those, and I want to. I basically rip the internals out, so you've
Yeah,
got a nice
Titan.
dual parallel and a 20 ml bottle in the other side. That would be awesome.
Next up,
Or
we
should-
have the Tascam. Right,
Cat
click,
scam.
transform, fit to screen. No, that's no good. There we go.
Right, okay.
I used to own an older version of that when I was doing field recording.
No, I got. I got my. I have no idea why. You know your adverts. My Amazon feed came up, and there was only 2 or 3 suggested, but basically all of them looked like they were vaping gear.
Yeah.
So I saw that and went, "Oh, mod! Oh no, it's not. What is it? It's a recorder." Which, to be fair, I'm interested in those sort of things for the podcast.
It's a recorder.
Yeah, that's the one. But yeah, my first thought was that was a mod. There's a couple of 510 holes on the top. You could have 2 Atties on at the top with that one.
Not a Hellgate.
Goes up to 80 watts and a 240-minute recording time.
Built-in speaker so you can play your YouTube music.
Yeah, absolutely.
No,
So
but
you
actually,
can-
what
you
you're
would-
saying is, I would also maybe, in a way, think. Have you thought about how like the vaping has influenced our normal lives? Like, who wants one of these? X1,
Okay.
like with normal stuff.
Shit. Where did this X1 come from? And originally, was it just a how many would you like times 1 or times 2? Is that where that's originally where it's come from? And is it and is the is X1 purely vaping?
X1? X1?
What are you
X0.
fucking doing? Get off my bag. Contact.
No, I've never seen X1 anywhere else, but I don't know whether I'm not particularly in many other kind of groups where they're
Well,
selling stuff.
it is
I
a
didn't know
raffle.
whether.
It is a raffle term that also exists in the law, but whether it came first, but it does exist in other, like when they
No.
raffle off clothes or MacBooks or whatever.
Yeah. So if I just pop in a random Facebook post and pop X1 in, everyone's just going to go, what? So
Now, there was
yeah, and what's
something like this that someone mentioned it to me a while ago, and I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And he was like, "Put it up as a post on Facebook, and you'll see what I mean." And it goes along the lines of, "Oh shit, I wasn't supposed to be thinking of that."
All right.
What? Oh, that's the post.
That's the post.
You just post, oh shit, I wasn't supposed to be thinking of that.
Oh shit, something like that. I don't know.
Weird.
Okay.
I'm glad none of you get it as well, because I don't.
No.
No.
Apparently, it's something to do with thinking of circles or something, or.
Wow.
If anybody in chat wants to explain as to, hey, I like the way Jono's appeared.
Yes.
Oh, his ears are burning.
As if
Yeah.
by magic.
As if by magic.
Summon him.
So so there was one other. Did I put one other
Yeah,
of
there's
those
one more
Amazon
that
pictures in? Is there one more or two more? I can't remember now.
Just one. There we go.
Just the one. Okay. So yeah, again, I saw this and thought, okay, vaping.
That's a practice guitar thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it the fret
It
on
is.
the guitar?
Yeah. But basically, it took me a while to realise that. I was like, is that where the pod goes? Anyway, so yeah, even my Amazon is just trying to throw up shit to confuse the hell out of me, basically.
Is that something that reminds you of vaping that isn't actually related to vaping at all?
What I think it's doing is it's looking at the pictures that I'm looking at, and it's going, right, okay, and it's doing what, the Google image malarkey? It's doing the Google image malarkey, and it's not quite getting it right. So it's then targeting, going, oh yeah, he spends loads of his time looking at these practice guitar things, and then tries to sell me one
To be
when
fair, if the
I don't
Google
really
Malarkey
know what it was.
worked, you would get more horrendous pictures.
Say that again.
If the Google Malarkey worked, it would show you much worse things.
Yeah.
Quite possibly, to be fair. But there you are.
Is that everything you've got for us this week, then, Chandler?
I think so. Was that everything I sent you?
It was.
Yeah,
And
I thought so.
Just very quickly before we say goodnight. Last week, I was raving about the Vaporesso Target PM80 SE.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
no. Whoa.
Oh, dear. Why?
Does that have a battery in it? Do you have to retrieve it and take the battery
I
out?
need the battery.
1 year.
Because
Has it died or is it shite?
I'd go as far to say that it's died. You put a tank on it. I don't actually have one here because I threw them all in the bin. You put the tank on, and I've tried different tanks. I've tried different coils.
Mm.
Uh,
You're throwing all them away.
Yeah.
That I could use.
yeah. Put the tank on, and the battery counter goes 99, 98, 97, 96, 95, 94, 93, 92 until it gets to 0, so it completely discharges the battery, and everything sits at 10 ohms.
Wow. That's broken.
Matt should have got a Drag X. Shut it. But no. Thoroughly. Say again.
Speaking of the Drag X, next week we're gonna have something new and exciting. Speaking of the Drag X, that we
Okay.
just found today, so
Oh yeah.
that looks very interesting. So,
Are you buying one or?
well, not yet.
No, I'm pissed off because I put in the air bungs, put in the 1.2 ohm coil, and I was loving it. Absolutely loving
Yeah.
it.
Nice mouth to lung. And it's just now unusable. That's gutting. And that was sent for review.
hmm
Oh dear.
So I'll have to message Sylvia back in China and explain my
I'm ever so sorry.
Because you were really, really positive about it.
yeah, massively.
When
Yeah.
it dies a week later.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
So hey ho, if you've bought one, I'm sorry, but at least you can get it replaced.
Yeah.
Well, it might. We're not saying that every single one of these is going to do it,
No, true that.
but,
But it
we
might.
can only report on what's happened with the one that we've got.
Yeah.
So hey ho.
Hmm. We're about there then, I think.
I think so. Do we click this, kill this quickly without any links going in chat, or?
Yeah.
Join us on Friday.
Quiz on Friday. Whose is it?
Martin's.
Martin.
Yeah, it's because he's been trying to get me to. Can I give you your song?
Oh no! I
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
offered you.
You know, Chandler doesn't listen to it until 10 minutes into the show, so
Yeah. If you want to send it me now, it's fine. I'll look at it now.
No, it's totally up to you. There was only the option. So now.
Oh, okay. I've missed the chance now.
Yeah.
brilliant.
Oh dear.
But yeah, be here Friday. It's fun.
Yes, for the quiz. It's a Martin. It's a Euro quiz this week.
Mm,
No.
No.
Nope. Okay.
All right.
I wouldn't be that hard on you.
Yeah, you would.
It'd be like all Danish adverts, Danish music, and Swedish history.
Fish.
You're gonna
And
always
bacon.
think ABBA.
Do you remember the Danish bacon where it's got Danish written all over the side of it?
Yummy, 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 yum.
Yeah.
We don't have that here. It's just called bacon.
It's like Brazil nuts in Brazil are just called nuts. So.
Ah, dear. Right.
It's like I suppose it's like only in France is it called crème d'anglais.
English breakfast with you guys, just breakfast, I guess.
No, we still call it a full
No,
English.
Still
full
called
English.
full
Full
English.
English. Yeah. We're that conceited.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think-
the Finnish underground techno hits. That's actually a very good way of saying it.
Lots of lycra and tight jumpsuits.
And finger lights all over.
I'm looking forward to it now.
Yeah, me too.
Don't. No, you.
Oh dear.
Cracking. Well, I'm going to pop the link into Zoom. I'm going to hang around for half an hour or so. But thank you very much for joining us. It's been an absolute pleasure. Please don't go in on the list on Thursday evening because that would just be wrong. But apart from that, thank you very much for joining us. We will see you.
No. It's on Friday. The list's on Friday.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Friday
Yeah.
morning at 9.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Please don't scroll
Definitely.
back through chat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Adios, folks. Thank you very much for joining us. See you next time. Ciao, bella. Although I've got to hit the intro button, haven't I?
Yeah, that would
Outro.
help. Push it. Just so professional.